It's not a problem, it's just a change of direction. It's not a problem, it's just a change of heart. Just take it easy and let the changes come. It's not a problem, so don't create one. Flexibility, commendable.
All the way to go.
Flexibility, commendable.
Let the problem
Flexibility,
go round and let them go.
Flexibility,
Let them go, let them go.
You'll find it often, just when you've got it all together. Here comes a change again. Oh no, you have to let go. Don't be reactive. Oh no, just let the spirit flow. It's not a problem, so don't create one. Oh no. Flexibility, commendable. Flexibility, commendable. Flexibility, commendable. Flexibility, commendable.
Oh, watch those changes come. Just let them flow through you.
Commendable.
Don't look around the corner now for something new. Just let it come to you.
Commendable.
Open up yourself to change.
Commendable.
Let it go.
Flexibility, commendable.
You've always got a choice, you know. Let yourself have that
Flexibility,
flexibility.
Flexibility.
Greetings, folks. So this week we are thinking about flexibility. The ability to just sometimes let go. Not hold so very tight onto everything. You know, flexibility has everything to do with how we view things. It also has a lot to do with how fearful we are and the extent to which we need to control our lives and our circumstances. We sometimes go through situations that really challenge us. And I'm looking around at the people that I'm working with currently who are going through such immense changes that it is quite unbelievable. It's something that is so compelling, the changes, and we can do nothing about them. We can surrender to them, or we can fight against them, but that is about all. So dealing with circumstances in my own life, which is requiring me at the moment to be flexible, to be open to many opportunities, is quite a challenge, because I like to have things pretty much sorted out. I want to know where I'm going. I like to know when I'm going there and what I'm going to do there. But this is not what life has got planned for many of us, because there are very, very few of us who have an idea of what our world is going to look like 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months from now, let alone 3 years from now. And that creates great uncertainty in us. It makes us feel uncomfortable because from one day to the next, we are not sure. We're not sure what is going to happen. I'm having to make choices. I'm having to make decisions, but I'm not sure what to do because today I make this decision and tomorrow something else changes. And that throws my planning completely. It makes me feel out of control. And somebody this week said to me, right now, you are in a river. And this river is tumbling you. It is churning. It is throwing you around. You feel like you're going from one boulder in the river to small stones. Just as you think you're coming up above the water, another wave comes. And no, rivers don't normally have waves. But if you look at what happened in Texas, trust me, the surges of the water does sometimes come in waves. All kinds of things happen to us, and some of them are wonderful. Sometimes it's absolutely magical, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it skins your knees and it tangles you. All kinds of things happen in the river. But this person said to me, the river will throw you out. When the time is right, the river will throw you out onto the banks, and you will land exactly where you are meant to be. And whether or not you have the energy to get up, to move forward, to do what you have to do, will depend on how much energy you spent fighting the river, fighting the rafters, fighting the waters. Because if you can just let go, if you can soften your body, soften your mind, soften your stand on things, then you can go with the flow. Then you don't need to feel overwhelmed. Then you don't need to feel as if you're drowning. In fact, you can enjoy the process. You can flow with the river. You can look at the scenery and realize, oh my goodness, it looks so different. In fact, I'm seeing the scenery. Whereas if I am so absolutely committed to whatever it is I have in my mind, I don't see the scenery because I'm caught up in the details of what I'm having to do now to control the situation now. And if it doesn't work the way I want it to work, I am going to throw a tantrum. I am going to lose it. I'm going to get angry, or maybe not. Maybe I am going to become despondent. Maybe I'm going to get to a place where I simply say, I don't have the energy left to do this, and I'm going to give up. Being flexible. Being able to say, I cannot control this. I have to go with the moment. I have to be with the moment. I have to let go and let God. Because whether God is working with my life through the angels, through the guides, at the end of the day, my life is playing out to the blueprint of my soul. My life is just flowing the way I agreed to when I came to this earth. Because I made a specific agreement to come and serve a purpose. So my life is on a trajectory according to my soul choices that I made. But in between all the big moments are the small choices. The small choices that I make every single day. The expression of my free will. And the expression of my free will is sometimes so loaded with ego, so loaded with the need to be in control, so loaded with the need to be right and to make things happen the way I believe they should, rather than sometimes just following the guidance of my higher consciousness. So many of us stand up to our better judgment. So many of us ignore the voice of spirit within us. So many of us fight against the direction, the guidance, and even worse, we fight against our own inner wisdom. And we become rigid. Our rigidity is absolutely grounded and rooted in our need to be in control, our need to be right, and our need to win. Take the chance, risk letting go, taking your hands off the wheel, and let it flow. Because ultimately, our path is laid out for our highest good. The path we walk is the path home. If we can just allow ourselves to be guided, if we can allow ourselves to be more flexible. Flexibility is a beautiful thing. It allows us to open our minds. It allows us to open our hearts. It allows us to open our lives to new opportunities, to new attitudes, and to the gifts of life that are so plentiful and so wonderful, just waiting for us to explore it. Flexibility requires faith. It requires trust. It requires for us to show up and acknowledge that there is something bigger than us, that there is a higher power, and that we can trust that. Try it, just for a little while. Try being more flexible. Try bending like the willow and not being rigid. For bending gets you so much further than the rigidity of a dry, stubborn branch that with the greatest or the tiniest bit of pressure will splinter and break. But if you are flexible, you can always bounce back or move in a completely new and exciting way. Our affirmation for today is as follows. I choose to surrender to the moment, to my soul's contracts, and to the Christ light within. Beloved Father, Mother God, we thank you for the magical guidance that is available to us every moment of every day, if only we will become quiet, if only we will listen, if only we will open our minds to the opportunities that await us, if only we will listen to our higher guidance and our wisdom. Guide us always. Help us to hear your voice. Help us to see your hand in all the various things that are going on in our lives. All the opportunities that you bring to us, in many instances, so much more than we would have even thought we deserve. Help us to understand that flexibility is an expression of strength and not an expression of weakness. It is an expression of faith. And what's more, it is an expression of love, love for life, love for challenges, and love for ourselves within you, who always brings us beautiful opportunities. Amen.
It's not a problem, it's just a change of direction. It's not a problem, it's just a change of heart. Just take it easy and let the changes come. It's not a problem, so don't create one.
Flexibility, commendable.